I knew something had been off for months. It started subtly. Late nights at work, her phone lighting up with notifications she quickly hid, the little lies that didn't make sense at the time. I brushed it off at first, convincing myself I was overreacting. I didn't want to believe that the person I trusted most could betray me in ways I hadn't even imagined. Then came the social media post. It was Saturday afternoon, and I was scrolling through my feed while she was working from home. A photo popped up, her smiling, arm draped casually around a man she called her work husband. I froze. The term alone made my stomach twist. Her smile was too bright, too intimate for two colleagues sharing a harmless moment. I scrolled up and down the comments, seeing likes, hearts, and playful emojis, all celebrating their connection. My hands shook. My heart raced. All the little doubts I had pushed aside for months suddenly erupted into full-blown certainty. I didn't call her immediately. I didn't text. I didn't confront her in a frenzy. I waited. I let the moment simmer. There's a strange clarity that comes when betrayal is finally undeniable. Then I typed a single comment under the post. Divorce papers on the table. I hit send and walked away. Her phone buzzed instantly, and within minutes, she was in our living room, pale, phone in hand, eyes wide with shock. "What the hell is that supposed to mean?" she demanded. I didn't flinch. I didn't raise my voice. I leaned against the counter and said calmly, "It means exactly what it says. There's no trust left here. There's no loyalty left here. There's no us left here." She laughed, a nervous, incredulous laugh. "You're joking, right? It's just a photo, just a joke." I shook my head. "No joke. I've been patient. I've ignored the signs. I've given you chance after chance. But this is not a harmless joke. This is public, and it's disrespectful. You've chosen someone else in front of the world while pretending to be mine." Her face twisted in a mixture of anger, guilt, and disbelief. "You're overreacting. You're controlling. It's just a photo. Nothing happened." I looked at her calmly, and for the first time in years, I felt the full weight of my own clarity. "Nothing happened?" I said softly. "Do you think I need evidence of your choices to know what's real? The pattern is enough. Your actions, your secrecy, your laughter at the expense of our marriage. That's enough." She tried to argue, tried to manipulate, tried to convince me that I was imagining things, that I was being insecure. I let her talk. I let her fill the room with excuses. And then I finally spoke, slow and deliberate. "I'm done listening. I'm done waiting. I'm done hoping that you'll suddenly value what we had. There's nothing left here for me with you. The papers are on the table because I'm done. And I mean it." Her eyes widened. She stammered something, then froze. I could see the panic, the sudden realization that this wasn't a bluff, that the man she had been trying to hide, or flirt with, or whatever this was, couldn't save her now. I walked to our bedroom, opened the drawer, and gently placed the divorce papers on the surface of the dresser. No dramatic slam, no shouting, just facts. My heart was steady. My mind was clear. I had accepted the truth, and now I was acting on it. She followed me, pleading now, voice cracking. "We can fix this. I didn't mean—" I held up a hand. "Stop. I've heard it all before. Words don't rebuild trust. Actions do. And your actions have already done enough damage." That night, I slept in my office. She stayed in the bedroom alone, probably feeling the first taste of fear that I had felt for months. Not fear of losing me entirely, fear of realizing she had underestimated my boundaries, my patience, and my strength. The next morning, she tried to negotiate. She brought flowers, left notes, tried to apologize, tried to promise change. I accepted none of it. I was calm, polite, but resolute. The divorce papers remained untouched, waiting for her signature, a symbol of a relationship that had finally reached its unavoidable end. Weeks later, after the papers were signed and filed, I moved out quietly, no shouting, no confrontation beyond what was necessary. She didn't follow me. She didn't plead anymore. She didn't fight. Perhaps she realized that the bridge was gone, Or perhaps she finally saw the consequences of her actions. It took months to untangle the emotions, the hurt, the anger, the grief, and the shock. But I discovered something essential. Betrayal, while painful, can also reveal your strength. The same clarity that let me type those 4 words under her social media post, "Divorce papers on the table," also gave me the courage to reclaim my life. I stopped checking her posts. I stopped wondering about her choices. I focused on myself, my work, my friends, my health, and slowly rebuilt the life she had tried to diminish with her lies and secrecy. Looking back now, I realize that single act, the comment under her post, was more than just anger. It was a declaration of boundaries, a refusal to be manipulated, a refusal to let betrayal go unchecked. It was the first act of taking my life back, a quiet but powerful reminder that I still mattered, that my trust and dignity were not hers to discard. She wanted attention, validation, perhaps excitement outside our marriage. I gave her none of it. And in that absence, I found peace. Betrayal hurts. Public betrayal hurts more. But there is a strange liberation in responding calmly, decisively, and without drama. That day, when I typed those words, I didn't just call her out. I called an end to a chapter that had drained me, cheated me, and humiliated me. And walking away after that, I felt stronger than I had in years, more whole, more alive, more myself. Sometimes the best revenge isn't anger, isn't shouting, isn't social posts or gossip. The best revenge is clarity, self-respect, and the quiet act of choosing yourself above anyone who would betray you.